Hello and welcome back to the First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at a free-to-play, turn-based card-style game called Starpires. And the biggest reason why I say card-ish is you're kind of collecting planets. It gives you a vibe of collecting cards, but it's not quite the same. It's more of a simpler version of maybe Galactic Civ. Well, way simpler. This is a very basic gameplay, but it does have a aspect of balancing an economy and eventually interacting with other players and having a military. For the most part, I found myself early on trying to focus on a lot like starting a game of Gal Civ 2. I'm focusing on building up my empire, building up my economy, getting some research started, and then when I get a nice kind of core of planets going, then I'll start working on the military. In this case, I was just experimenting. You can see all the different planets. You click on them, you get a description. I think education is the way to go early on. It gives you a really fast boost to population growth, which gives you a lot of money. More money means more planets. Right now, they're $5,000 each, and the more you get, the more expensive they get too. So you gotta be efficient. You don't want to be wasteful, just buying willy-nilly. I think I definitely would go back and change things up a little bit if I could start all over again. Also, you can see I'm on the planets page. You can see research over there, or military. The research is towards the top. And then you can also kind of figure out how you want to spend resources every turn. I'm going to go with automatic just because my empire is very basic. We'll look at how you set up manual if you want to, but I'll click that right now or in a little bit. There we go. So you can... The top one's how much money it costs, which I actually want to minimize that if possible. And then each one is how much resources each costs too. So I can say how much I want to allocate into each one, and then it tells me how much it costs. Or you just go back to manual and let it do, or automatically do it for me, which I'm gonna do for a while. There's no point in stockpiling anything right now. So maybe more advanced strategies involve stockpiling and later kind of scaling back. I'm not sure. Also, tourism will give you a nice boost to money, but if your people are unhappy with you, actually tanks real quick. So I think strategically a lot of games you want to build an early economy, use that economy to start building your research up, use the research to build a stronger military. That seems to be the tactic to go. If you want to look into it more thoroughly, go for it. You can see I can interact with other planets. I can go take on empires. I can go take on pirates. There's a little weak AIs I can fight against. Some different planets they have. You can get some info about them. So I got some very basic info. If I want more, I gotta do some covert ops. So I can spend money to get info about that. So there's a very simple concept that may or may not have a lot of in-depth strategy. I do like the concept of it almost gives you a build order like you would have in StarCraft, only without requiring APM. Because I don't know about you, but my APM isn't all that high. You also have nice little info on the right of your screen, tells you all the stuff you want. Hey, for a free-to-play browser game, the soundtrack isn't half bad either. Rock out to it a little bit. Kind of got some epic music. Got a guitar, too. It's not going to quite be Brutal Legends soundtrack, but hey, not bad. So right now, I'm just trying to build up my economy. I do want to get to the point where I can research one technology. I just want to see what research looks like in this game. And after you've done everything you're going to do for the turn, basically after you spend all your money, you can click Next Turn. So that's kind of another way. These planets feel like cards to me. It gives me that vibe. Actually, it's giving me a vibe of a deck building game now that I'm thinking about it. If Dominion was set up in such a way that I get to play every card every turn instead of having to rely on luck, that's kind of the vibe I get from this game. If you like it, check it out. It's available for free. It's called Starpires. I do want to show a research, though, before I leave, so I need to get to 25 research points. Let's fast forward to that. Alright. Here we go. I finally got my 25. You can see how much it costs. And I'm going to upgrade. You can also see I can upgrade my military and everything else, too. But at this point, I was deciding, hey, economy is good. And we'll see in a minute how good it really is when I take my next turn. You see, it is a free-to-play game, so there are microtransactions available if you want to purchase anything. but just take one last turn, see how much money I get, because I just upgraded my education, which I've been dumping a lot into. Education means lots of planetary growth early on. Planetary growth means more people, more taxes, more money. All fuels into early game economy. If you ever played an RTS, you know the same thing. You need money to stabilize your planet. And suddenly I'm rich. Much better. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to more from MMO Play. If you like the content, stay tuned to more, and check out the game. It's available for free. Thanks for watching.